Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. We're going to go ahead and get started. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Welcome. We'll get started in about 2 minutes. All right. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wisdom Wednesday. It is Winning Wednesday. It is Wellness Wednesday. It is all the Wednesdays. Welcome to our very first Wisdom Wednesday, where wisdom meets curiosity. I am Dr. Keanu Bang, affectionately known as Dr. Q, and I am the culture strategist. And today we are getting into some hot topics. But as always, I want us to start with this quote. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. Why is this quote even important? Let me tell you why. Because being an educator, being a teacher, being an educator, being in this field of education, we are overworked but underpaid. Can I get an amen? We are overworked but underpaid. And oftentimes we feel we are super frustrated because we can't think ends meet. It is alarming when you about teachers in the field of education or educators, educational leaders. This applies to everybody. Um, how many side hustles you have to have just to make ends meet. But today, I want to challenge you to think about what good could come out of the side hustles. And I know you may say, Dr. Q, you crazy. You crazy. Who wants to be doing all these side hustles? But let me tell you, side hustles has a way of bringing your creativity and your purpose out from hiding. It helps you to unlock your potential to see what you're really made of. And so it's really about having a growth mindset, to be very honest with you. And so, as I mentioned to you before, my receipt says that I've been in the education world for 20 plus years. And in those 20 plus years, I have had to make ends meet because I was an educator. So some of the ways that I made ends meet was by starting a business. I was before I even started my business, I was a tutor. Okay, just low hanging fruit. Go ahead and tutor in the area of my expertise. So as an educator, I was a secondary math teacher, and so that was my comfort zone. Um, Grades 6 through 12. And then I did some elementary work. And so that was what I did. That was my first option to think about when I was thinking about a side hustle. So I was a math tutor, and I was so great at being a math tutor that I decided to open my own business. And that business was called the Math Clinic LLC. It's still in effect. It's a little dormant right now, but that's where I supported. I started out with students in elementary, middle, and high school. And then I branched out to students or those that were taking the ASVAB exam, those that needed to take SAT, PSAT, ACT, acronyms. I also had some exams, like anything related to math. And so I decided to open my own business. Saw that I had a gift in not just teaching math, but it was cross generational. So it wasn't just for kids, but I was able to reach and support adults who I have many success stories for that. So let's just be clear, I got the receipts. Okay. Something else that I did was I became I worked summer school. I did summer camps, summer school, you name it, I was doing it. And so for summer school, I'll say I got a chance to taste the life of an administrator in summer school. So I taught at summer school some summers, but I also applied to be a summer school administrator. And that was something that I could use to put on my resume and take me to the next level. I also tutorial business with another business to do some summer camps, and that's how I was able to bring in some more clients. So all great things. I also, trying to make ends meet, served as a test proctor, and a test proctor for ETS. So that's going to be your SATs, those exams that we typically give on Saturdays, just again to make ends meet. I had to make it work. So let me remind you of what working side hustles did for me. At first, we may think of it as a negative thing, but it really gives us an opportunity to acquire new skills to add to your toolbox, and not only to your toolbox, to your professional resume. It also helped me to unlock my creativity while exploring my passions. I was doing this, of course, to create additional streams of income. And at the same time, by trying to figure this all out, I was making a positive impact on my community. So those are just some of the things that I did for my summer side hustles. I have lots of friends that are educators. It's overwhelming how many of my friends are educators. And some of the things that they shared with me that they've done is worked at the airport in whatever capacity that they were hiring for. So customer service. I'm not quite sure of the exact names of the titles, so I don't want to mess them up. But you know, you see the people pushing those in the in the wheelchairs that have difficulty getting around. They did that. Of course, you got folks that work in retail. So Target and Walmart are some big companies that my teacher friends like to go and do as their side hustle. Of course, the food restaurant industry. So some folks work as bartenders, some folks work as we're going to keep that quiet. But we have people that work in the food and restaurant industry as a side hustle. Some of the more lucrative things that I've seen with my own eyes that my friends do, and something that I would love to do, but I just don't have that creative bug, is to do Etsy, or like they open Etsy stores, they do crafts, so they make the t-shirts, they make the paddles, anything you name it, that's what they do, and that's their thing. That's what they're passionate about. It might not be their 9 to 5, but it's an opportunity for them to express their creativity. And oh, let's not forget being able to work on your own projects and sell them, or teacher pay teachers, things where you can do some instructional design, curriculum design, and development. All great ideas for side hustles. And so the moral of the story is this: on this Wisdom Wednesday, side hustles don't have to be a bad thing. It gives you an opportunity to acquire new skills to add to your toolbox and your professional resume. It gives you an opportunity to unlock creativity and explore your true passions to see what you're really great at and what you want to do, how you want to market those. It gives you additional streams of income, and it also helps you to make a positive impact on your community. And so that's all for today's Wisdom Wednesday. I would love for you to tell me some side hustles that you've done that you found successful, and what's the success story by doing them. So some of them might just be to create additional streams of income. Others, you may have actually went into that trajectory of what you wanted to do. So share with me in the chat box when you get a chance, what are some side hustles that you recommend for educators, not just teachers, but let me tell you, the administrators need extra money too. So what are some side hustles that you've done that you would like to share to kind of give us some things to think about? While you're thinking about that, just want to do a shameless plug that the coach, actually, it's not shameless. I'm gonna just tell you, the Culture Academy is here to support your needs, and you can get a book a strategy session with us by using this Calendly link that's posted right here on the screen. And also get to know more about us by accessing our virtual business card via this QR code. And last but certainly not least, please follow us on all of our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and again, all of that information is provided to you on our e-business card. So let me just tell you really quickly, Wisdom Wednesdays are is a time for us to discuss hot topics, trending things, what you want to talk about, what you want to know, how I did things, so you can get to know me, I can get to know you. They are going to be 15 minutes max. 15 minutes max. If you want the whole story, if you want all the tea, if you want a time where you can take notes and jot things down, you cannot miss our first Saturday schools. So our next Saturday will be on May the 5th, I believe. Nope, May the 4th, Saturday, May the 4th. And that's when we're going to do a full-blown Saturday school session. But Wisdom Wednesdays is every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and it's just 15 minutes. Okay. So this was our first Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to see you all next week, where we're going to talk about follow me on social media and you'll see what the topic is. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye for now.